intro for us.
Go for the stars.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the Produce Your Own Life podcast. Life is a script. It's time to write your story. Welcome your host, actor, director, producer, writer, and author of the recently released book, Shattered, A Journey Through the Pieces, the man who inspires millions through storytelling and interviews, the one, the only, Rodney Damon Collins. Go for the stars.
Yeah, Rodney!
What's up? What's up, everybody? I want to thank you all. You guys are watching, you are listening to the Produce Your Own Life podcast / TV show. I am very excited today. I got a very dear brother with me today. We go way back like lawn chairs. Some of y'all don't understand that, but we go way back. And I met him when I was still pretty green, getting back into the acting world. And he was a lead in an incredible play called Soulmate, which was performed on the world-renowned Playhouse Square stage, which I had a chance to act on that. That's amazing. He killed it. He is a host for the Philadelphia 76ers. He is an author, comedian, and just multi-talented. Cleveland's own, New York City's own, Philly's own, LA's own, Archie Berwick. Show some love.
Hey, that sound like I ain't got no home.
Hey, you know what?
Everywhere.
Everywhere you go is your home. That's
yeah,
how cool
for sure, man. Hey, and congratulations on all your accomplishments, man. That was dope, bro. That little intro and everything. This is professional.
Oh, man, you know what? We gotta handle our business, man, because that's how we roll, man. We don't mess up anything. We don't sidestep or we go right at it. Man. We
Dude,
take everything.
You're doing it, man. You're doing
I'm
it.
enjoying life, man. I'm having a good time and just living out here in LA. Bruh, you talk about the life has just changed so much. My whole family, the mindset, everything has just been amazing. Just moving out here, it just changed everybody. So
the sunshine do that to you, man. When the sun is shining 24/7, 365, it brings on a whole nother positive vibe, bro. when you in cities and states where you got 4 seasons and that sun go down and the winter time come, your whole mood just change, man. In order to hustle in that cold, you gotta have some type of light that shines within inside you to come out, because otherwise you hibernating all winter long, bro.
Man, don't I remember? I remember those winters where it's 4 or 5 straight months of clouds. I'd be like, man, does the sun exist anymore? And I just needed this for myself.
Yeah.
I just you're right. The sun, the beach. I go to the ocean. When I wrote my book, I wrote it at the ocean. I'm talking, I would drive over there, sit. Sometimes if I have a lawn chair, I would pop the trunk in my car, sit in the trunk of my car, right on the ocean, laptop out, just write.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's a different type of inspiration, Rodney. We gotta put on those apps where they play the ocean ocean noises to get that inspiration, you know? Got a little tongue tied. The ocean noises.
Man, tell everybody what's up with you, man, because I know you've been busy and you're an author, host, just so many things you do, man. And just give us a quick breakdown, man. What's up with Archie, man? Because you inspired me when I first met you. I was like, man, I love the way his whole personality is just. You made me feel warm from the first day we met. And I was just like, man, this is my dude right here. I mean, we talked about how I was moving out here too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we talked about it.
That comes from a lot of whoopings, man. You know, you gotta, that comes from growing up when it was legal to whoop your kids, you know. So you gotta have that warm personality, man. You know, as mom and dad to get that strap. You know, they get that strap out, boy, and teach you how to have a warm personality real quick, bro. You know, so I always try to surround myself with people that makes me feel warm. And when you come into my home or my space, you know, it's got to feel like, you know, we've known each other for a long time. It's got to feel like we're brothers or sisters, or, you know, even if we dating, you know, I try to make it feel like it's not the first time we met. You know, the first time we meet, if we dated, it's going to feel like forever, because I just want to make you feel like you at home and you comfortable. You got to loosen up and be free. That's how it should be, man. We all got to make each other feel that comfortable. It'd be fun to go outside. You know what I mean? I ain't got
Ladies, y'all hear that? I had to make sure the ladies heard you say that, that you'll make them feel warm and comfortable, like they've been knowing you forever.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I don't play that awkward first date type stuff. I've never been about that awkwardness, man. We don't do that. I mean, I might walk in and say, "Hi, how was your work day, baby?" Kiss you right on the cheek, get a drink, and act like I know you my whole life. Like, you just never know what's coming, bro. We gonna act like we know each other. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Like me and you. But to answer your question, what I've been up to, man, just trying to survive this quarantine like everybody else. It's been rough for everybody, but it's been a lot of downtime that I feel like the creator gave us on purpose, because I feel like we need to slow down a little bit and get back to our creativity. So I just been trying to think of like things I always wanted to do my whole life and trying to put it into fruition.
Yes.
So I got I'm still working with the 76ers. It's a lot more virtual things going on right now. Mm-hmm. Every Tuesday during Black History Month, even though Black History Month is every month, doing what they say Black History Month is every Tuesday, we do a little show on Sixers.com where we're just basically trying to prepare the youth for college or for the workforce, and we got a lot of professionals that come on there, a lot of ex-ball players that come on there, and we just talk about how to prepare for the future, whether that be college, whether that be being an entrepreneur, whether that be joining the workforce, and just give them hope and inspiration during these trying times, because, a lot of stuff is done virtually now. Yes. So I've been doing that with the 76ers. I got a hip-hop comedy song coming out very soon, man. I shot the video with my boy Draco Lamar back in Cleveland, Ohio. And my man FC on the beats. Huh?
I said, I'm still here.
Yeah, you just be fading sometimes. That's that background.
Hey, jump in and jump out.
It's your show. You can do whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, just keep rolling. Don't even worry about me. That's a little ghost. I'm ghosting for a second.
You ghosting. That's right. Hey, don't ghost me, man. I like being ghosted. Bring back bad memories, man. But yeah, I got this hip hop video. It's comedy style, man. It's coming out soon. I'm actually working on the final edits. I'm gonna try to get it out before Valentine's Day, so people can enjoy it for Valentine's. But it's like a whole twist on. I call myself the gentleman, and the song is called Groovy, and it just talks about how chivalry is dead, or is it? Because a lot of women I see a lot of women talk about, why men ain't gentlemen no more? How come the gentleman ain't here, this and that? And I was thinking in my head, like, yeah, because I used to be a gentleman, and I still have some of that gentlemanness inside of me, But I started to notice when I hold doors open for women, very few say thank you anymore. They just walk right through and keep walking. Try to pull out a chair for a young lady, and they're like, no, we can do this ourselves. I don't need you to pull out a chair for me, boo-boo. I can do this myself, and all this stuff like that. So I'm like, is chivalry really dead, or is the world we living in now not accepting it? You know what I mean? Like the gentleman is still alive, but do they really want the gentleman? Because if you're too nice, then women say, he nice, but he just too nice, girl. And then if you're not nice enough, then they're like, I mean, he all right, but he just not nice enough. And it's like, you want a dude who go to church, but got a little bit of thug. You know what I mean? Like, you want a dude who's gonna write you letters, but cuss you out at the same time. You want a dude who's gonna make love to you, but choke you at the same. Like, it's confusing. So this whole song is just a comedy twist on, is the gentleman dead, or is women killing the gentleman slowly but surely? You know what I mean? We confuse sometimes too. I understand the woman's perspective as well. I'm not saying that I don't understand the woman's perspective, because I do. But out here in New York, I see old ladies. I help the lady, carry her laundry to her door, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna leave this right outside the door because I don't want you to think I'm trying to see where you live and stuff like that. Like that. Right. I offer older women to carry their groceries if they got too much, but they be scared sometimes. They think you're gonna run off with their groceries. So it's a lot that plays into the gentleman being alive, still and dead. It's like, some men are making it look bad for us. Yes. And some women don't accept the gentleman. So it's a whole twist. And I feel like Valentine's Day would be the perfect day to put it out, because it has absolutely nothing to do with love or Valentine's.
Say that.
It's just gonna be some comedy twist on it. You know what I mean? So doing that. And I got a second children's book coming out. I actually had a 12-year-old work on the illustrations out in California.
Really?
Yeah, and it's called My Name is Rona.
My name is Rona. Oh. I'm real curious. I'm real curious about this one.
Yeah. So I put a twist on all my books. So the first one was called Finger Licking Barbecue, and you can get that on Amazon and BarnesandNobles.com. But Finger Licking Barbecue is a twist on just being yourself when everybody's looking. You know, because I used to lick my fingers at barbecue. So my dad used to hit me in the head like, boy, don't lick your fingers because it's not table etiquette. And I'd be like, but this barbecue sauce is good, Dad. Like, I don't want to waste this on a napkin. And he's like, but other people at the table, that's nasty. And I'm like, all right, you know, I ain't want no more whooping, so I stopped for a while. But then one day I was at a barbecue, and I was like, man, I don't care what these other people think. You know, they can think I'm the nastiest dude alive if they want to. But this sauce is going to get licked. You know what I mean? So the whole book is about just being yourself no matter who's watching in the room. You know what I mean? And
man,
then,
that's probably one of the most liberating things we can do, man. Is just be ourselves, be free, man.
Be yourself, bro.
I lived a lot of my life trying to fulfill a lot of people's expectations.
Yeah.
You know, and that's definitely not a way you want to live, man. It's unnecessary pressure.
Dude.
You know, I remember one of my friends from my childhood, they was like, man, you why are you so serious? This is probably about 10 years ago. It was like, dude, you serious all the time. You used to be funny. You used to be lighthearted. What's wrong with you? Life. You know, and it was because of trying to fulfill everybody's expectations. It's horrible, man.
It's tiring.
Yes.
Oh, it's tiring.
That's what I love about you, man. I was like, I met you, man. I was like, dang, man, the world need to know who Archie is.
Man, I appreciate that.
You need to be on this platform where people are like, man, that dude living the life he's living because he loves him. He's free to be him. He's charismatic. Good looking dude. He's hilarious. We need to get him on screen. I'm going to speak that. You're going to be on screen, bro. So
hey, man, I believe it, boy. I believe it, man. I'm definitely a believer of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's all in his timing. And then, you know, and I don't want people to get it twisted. I'm far from perfect. You know what I mean? But I just know me, you know. I know me. I know what I like. I know what I want to do, bro. I just know how to live the way I want to live, and I ain't gonna let nobody else tell me differently. You digs?
Facts.
If you don't like it, you can get to step it.
You know what? If you don't like the way I live, you're probably not supposed to be rolling with me.
Word.
You know, and it's like, it's cool. You go do you, boo. I'm gonna live the way I'm gonna live.
Yeah.
All good. No harm, no foul. Yeah. it's like good. And that's how I live. I live that now. And it just feels great. Like, I feel like I've reversed my age 20 years.
You did.
I really do.
Bro, you look like it.
Yeah, baby. I'll take
straight
that
up.
too.
Yeah, straight up. That when they say black don't crack, bro, that's the truth. You should be the poster child of black don't crack, my G.
Man, one of my boys from high school was like, he messages me. He's like, dude, why you turning into Benjamin Button?
Bro, you're getting younger, man.
I was like, I don't know, but I give a lot of credit to just the fact that I'm just being me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is how I am. You take me as I am. I love me.
Yeah.
And I'll help as many people as I can. But if you got a different expectation of me, I'm sorry. I don't even want to hear it.
Word, bro. So let me tell you a quick story. So
cool.
When I first started hosting, I thought that I had to please everybody in the crowd. You know, my mission was to please everybody in the crowd, and I'd be nervous when I first got on the stage. So before I hosted, I used to go to the bathroom like 5 minutes before showtime. I go to the bathroom and have to pee. You know what I mean? Get it out my system. Woo! You know what I mean? Didn't matter how many times I went to the bathroom before I hosted. Every time I walked on the stage, a little tinkle still went down my leg, bro. Don't nobody know that. You know what I'm saying? This is exclusive information. I used to literally tinkle on myself on the stage every time. But after that tinkle came out, I was good. You know what I mean? I was rocking. After my first words, I was rocking. You know, but I was like, why do I keep doing this? You know, and I found out, I was like, it's because I'm trying to please everybody. You know, but once you get on stage, and I started thinking, I was like, Will Smith is one of the best, you know, actors out there, entertainers out there, and there's people that still hate him. You know, Barack Obama was a good, decent president. There's people that still gonna hate him. Right. Denzel Washington, Matthew McConaughey, you go down the list, anybody, Halle Berry, they all, I'm sure, get their share of hate mail. Or these days, DMs or messages on their pictures on Instagram and stuff where people just hate them and dislike them. You know, and I was like, if people gonna hate these people, well, of course there's gonna be people that's gonna hate me. You know what I mean? So when I realized there's always gonna be those that's gonna enjoy you and like you, and there's always gonna be those that's gonna have something to complain about, no matter if you did the best job in the world. And I was like, you ain't got no choice but to go out there and be you, because when you walk off that stage, knowing you was 100% authentically you,
yes,
then you're gonna be satisfied with whatever you did. You know what I mean? Even if that's just making one person smile. And then the tinkle stopped. You know, no more tinkle down the leg, brother.
Everybody hear that? If you want to learn to not have to have a little tinkle on stage or whatever you do, just make sure you be you. That's it.
Be you.
And you won't have all that happen.
Yeah. Ain't trying to please nobody no more, man.
Man, that to me, when I moved out here, I knew a lot of people was like, oh, at this point, why y'all doing this? A lot of people I know was thinking we was nuts. Now those same people are messaging me like, man, you inspiring me, man. I wish I could do this with my life. I was like, it's never too late. You got breath in your body, right?
Yeah.
The only reason why a lot of people don't step out and do certain things they want to do, not necessarily, be an actor, but start a business, whatever, is because they think, okay, time has passed me. I got this, I got to prepare for it. It's like, man, let that stuff go and just live, bro. Man, life is beautiful. It's sweet. Every day, every second is a gift.
It is,
that's why I entitled this show the Produce Your Own Life podcast, because we all have responsibility. I'm ghosting again. I don't know what's wrong with the image, but that's all right. But we all have the responsibility to own our own life. We are accountable. I tell everybody, when God created man, he gave man a job, and the job was to produce.
Yeah.
So that's our job.
Oh, man, to produce. That's deep, boy. You go anywhere with that one.
Yeah.
Hey. How many kids you produce?
You know I'm done.
You done now?
Yeah. Come on back. I'm using a different computer today. So there we go. Here I come back. I'll come. I said if I fade out, just keep talking. I'm still here.
For sure. I got you, man. You're good. You're good.
Yes. But man, I really do. That's why I had to have you on my show, though, because you are the essence of what my show is about. Not only I consider you a brother, but I was like, people need, my listeners, everybody they need to experience Archie. I look at a lot of your posts on Instagram. Everything's inspiring. It lifts my spirits. And I was like, man, this dude is always himself. And
man.
I done seen some pictures you took where, you was in your underwear. I was like, this dude is always himself.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, man. Growing up, my dad used to answer the door when my friends come over in his tighty whities, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, this is my house, man. You know what I mean? I can be comfortable in my own house. He'd be in his tighty whities, you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, Pops. Girlfriends come over and stuff, in high school, and he have his tighty whities on. But my Pops was always comfortable, just being himself in his own skin. I was like, yo, man, I guess it rubbed off, I'm just going to, shit. I mean, I ain't ashamed of nothing, bro. I'm a tall, thin, and light-skinned male, and, I appreciate my body that I got and everything else that came with it, you know what I mean? I'll walk around the street in my underwear if I had to, if it was legal in the summertime, shoot, it is what it is. I'm comfortable in my skin. I mean, in today's world, I think a lot of people, especially like with social media and stuff, try to outdo the next person, or try to get out their lane and step in somebody else's lane, or just try to please too many people because they feel like they got all these eyes on them watching them. But the one thing I think about is like, and I haven't did it all the way yet because that'd be crazy, but a lot of people try to go out for reality shows, want to be on reality shows and stuff like that. And Instagram and all these TikToks or whatever, could be your own reality show if you were just honest with your viewers. You know what I mean? If you just posted honestly what you was doing today or how you felt, it'll turn to a reality show because many people can relate to that. Yes. Like, should I be doing the same thing? I can't believe this. I can't believe he posted this. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, other people be like, yo, I be doing that. You can relate to so many people instead of just doing the same thing everybody else do. We live in a monkey see, monkey do world right now, bro.
Man, oh my goodness, the way you just put that, man. This is when I would say my social media really started growing and exploding, when I just started being completely myself. Yeah. Showing up as me, not trying to imitate anybody else's style on social media, or even with casting. When I go for auditions, I am completely myself. And casting, that's all they're looking for. They just want to see who you are.
Yeah.
It's like oftentimes most actors, you know the script when you go in for an audition, you know the script.
Mm-hmm.
So they looking to see what person they want to bring in, the person that's going to have the audience fall in love with, the person that's right for that role. That's what they're looking for. They don't care about you trying to necessarily know all the words to the script and come. They don't care about that. They like, I really want to know the person when you walk in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I've booked certain roles in auditions where I'll go in there ready for the script, and they'll just start asking me questions about who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, when you want to get to the script? It's like, no, we're not worried about that right now. They want to know, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Not that you're an actor, but who is this person that's going to be walking around our set? Who is this person? They want to work with somebody they like.
Yeah, for sure.
And they can respect.
Yeah.
So it's one of the biggest mysteries when you go on auditions. But I've learned, just be yourself, your authentic self, and the stuff that's for you, it rolls right to you.
Yeah,
stuff
for sure.
Not for you, it don't happen, and you keep it moving.
Keep it moving, bro.
I'm definitely not. I'm not 6'5", and light skin, so I ain't gonna be able to get those roles.
And I ain't got no muscles.
I ain't gonna be able to get
them
those
roles.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. There's plenty of work for us.
Yeah,
man. But I just really love your journey, because I remember when you moved to New York, and New York City, man, is a beast. It's beautiful. It's just like LA. LA is. You said not beautiful.
Man, when you no, it's beautiful. It's not a beast though. When you come from Ohio,
yeah,
man, the world is way more chill, bro. Way more. I don't even want to say it is easy, not easier, but it's smoother. It's way more smoother, man. When you come from a place like Ohio, where it ain't many opportunities in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Racism is still at an all-time high, and you can see it by the segregation in the different communities. How the blacks live in these neighborhoods, how the whites live in these neighborhoods. I mean, in Cleveland, you gotta go over the bridge if you want to see the Puerto Ricans and the Latin folks. You know what I mean? When you come from a place like that, where if you walk down the street just because it's a nice day, and people are like, man, you must be broke because you walking.
Yeah,
you just can't walk. Like you can in New York. When you walk in New York, it's like, man, it's a beautiful day. You're just going for a nice stroll. When you walk in Cleveland and you broke, they consider you broke. Or if you're riding your bicycle, they consider you can't have a car or something like that. When you come from a place like that, man, when everybody is just so like one track minded, you know what I mean? And then you go to a place like New York or LA, and then you see the opportunities that you got. You see the diversity and people living amongst people and people dating outside their race and all that stuff like that. Dude, I came out here, I thought it was like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It was just like amazing, bro. I mean, all you gotta do now is put the hustle you learned your whole life into effect out here now. You know what I mean? And once you put that hustle into effect and you see the opportunities coming, it's just like, this is what it is. This is life. You know what I mean?
Like that.
Way more smoother than Ohio, bro.
I love that. I love the way you put that, man, because out here, I really didn't feel the rough transition as far as like adjusting to life here.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I've been in real tough environments. So this is like, man, it's 75 almost every day out here. And the sun is out, and it's like just so much stuff to do. It just blew me away. But I remember I was talking to Philly Wheaton.
Yeah.
This was like right when I moved out here, and probably about a few months after. I was sitting on the patio where I was staying outside and talking to him. And I was like, man, it's kind of rough out here. He's like, man, ain't no tougher than Cleveland. Shoot, you're Cleveland tough. You talking about?
Sure.
You're Cleveland tough. Don't forget that. You know how Philly talk.
That sound like him too.
I started talking. I was like, yeah, I've been through some tough times.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and it's like, now I'm just living and I'm enjoying it. Like,
dude. They say you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, bro. If you can make it out of Ohio, you can make it anywhere in America. I guarantee that, bro. I mean, you making it through some of the toughest winters. You know what I mean? It gets frigid cold for at least 4 to 6 months of the year. It's cold, bro.
Yeah.
And you still got to get up and go to work. We don't shut down and stuff like that. You got to ice skate your way to work, bro. You just ice skating to work, man. Because you gonna get, when you come from places like that, bro, you can make it anywhere, bro. You can make it out of Ohio. You can make it anywhere in life, man.
I remember I developed so much respect for Cleveland. I moved to Cleveland in 1996, 95 when I graduated from college.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember November 4th, 1995. This is how horrible that day was because it was like a snowstorm that hit Cleveland that would not stop.
Mm.
And like in Toledo, and you never see that type of snow where it just never stops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there like, is it ever going to stop snowing here? Because it started on November 4th and went like 3 straight days. So all in the office, like, yo, we open. They're like, yeah, we'll see your work. I'm like, what? Wait. How am I going to get to work tomorrow? They're like, no, we'll see your work. I'm like,
gotta make it happen.
Exactly.
Dude, and this is before the days of Uber and Lyft. You know what I mean? When we was growing up, we didn't have Uber and Lyft, and taxis in Cleveland didn't pick up black people. You know what I mean? So you had to find your way to work. So put them ice skates on and go.
Man, I was like, where have I moved? I was like, I had never seen snow like this before. That snow was on 100, man. But it got me tough.
Yeah, it got you tough. Cleveland makes you tough, bro.
Yeah.
It makes you tough for sure. Definitely do that, man. You can, like I said, you make it out there, you can make it anywhere, bro.
What did LeBron say? Nothing's given, nothing's earned. Yeah. Hey, nothing's given, everything's earned.
Everything's earned.
Everything's earned. That, and I see that. But it really got me ready for living out here. And that I wrote my book, and when I published that book, man, that was like one of the best feelings in the world.
Yeah.
To be able to say I'm a published author.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I did it for. I don't care if nobody buys them suckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For years, that boy's gonna be in the libraries or online for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? My great grandkids or whatever, or my nieces and nephews. I don't even want to say grandkids. I'm not having no kids, but my nieces and nephews, and their kids and everything, they will always have this for life. That book will be out there. You know what I mean? They'd be like, yo, and I did it more for them than I did it for me because they could see that they could do anything. Like my uncle wrote a book. I could write one too. You know what I mean? He did this, I could do that too. That's more the reason I did it. You're not gonna get rich off writing a book. You know what I mean? It's not a money maker. It's just something off the bucket list. You know what I mean? And if it makes money, then hey, congratulations. You know what I mean? You did it. You made it. You know what I mean? But it's just something to get off the bucket list, man. That's it.
That's it. It's like I can hold this thing and say, this is something I produced.
I did it. I produced.
I was like,
I like how you did that there, man.
All day, man, all day. I was like, we are accountable. Like one of the things I live by is life is a script. It's time to write yours.
Yeah.
It's like every day I try to inspire people, man. And one of my favorite mantras is leave on E. Leave on E. Leave. Okay, go ahead. It's leave on E.
Okay.
And I'm gonna break it down for you.
Yeah.
One time, Eric Thomas, hip hop preacher, motivational speaker, I heard him speaking. This was a long time ago. And he's yelling, oh, in your face, voice all hoarse. And he's like, leave on E, leave on E. I'm sitting there like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
It's like, leave on empty. Leave this life completely empty of every God-given gift you have. You are responsible. You are accountable. And then I added to it. I said, yeah. And I ain't gonna make the cemetery rich either.
Yeah, right.
Cemetery ain't getting none of my gifts.
Yeah.
Whenever my body go there, it's gonna be like, there ain't nothing here.
Yeah.
Because the cemetery is the richest place in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I try to live on E, leave on E. That's my motto. I live and I give everything. I want to empty out the tank because we're responsible. We're responsible.
That's a dope tattoo too. That'd be a dope tattoo.
Yeah. You know what? I've been joking with my daughter about getting one.
Yeah.
She's like, Dad, you scared of needles, so you ain't gonna be able to sit there. Yeah. But that would be a really dope one to have. I was like, you got me thinking, man. I'm gonna have to talk to her, get the courage to have her take me because I am scared.
Yeah,
I watched it. I've seen it done.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah, man, that'd be dope. I was like in my head right now, I just had like a picture of the old school gas pump. And then the needle was just like on E, you know what I mean? And then it just says leave on E underneath it or something like that. And then that's it. And when people, it's a conversation piece. So now when people see it, they're like, what does that mean? Leave on E. And then now you got a whole conversation. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
I ain't never seen that
started something.
Yeah.
Started something.
That'd be everybody listening. That's kind of smooth. That's kind of smooth. It's different. It's different, man.
I hope everybody listening to that, man.
Yeah, I hope nobody listening.
Tell me, I wanted to ask about the one dude. What's his name? The young man. Who's your sidekick? What's his name?
Christian Crosby?
The young boy. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about my man Andrew?
Yeah, man. I love him, man.
Little Andrew, man. Andrew's amazing, bro.
Yeah, man. What's up with him, man? He
So
seems like
Andrew is the so for people who don't know, at the 76ers, Andrew is a kid I ran into at the 76ers, and man, this kid got so much personality, it's ridiculous, man. So I didn't brought him on the court with me to do the openings when we be hosting the games. He'd come out there and the fans love him.
Yeah.
And, his father is the chaplain for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so his father's a chaplain. So when Andrew's a good kid, his dad brings him to the games with him, when he's a good kid. So
yeah,
he comes to the games, and man, we just hit it off, man. He sit there and have a conversation with you like he a grown man, like he understands you, you know what I mean? You talk to him, he's like, yeah. He'll sit there and just have a conversation with you like, bro, man, so much personality, man. Remind me of myself when I was younger, a little bit, but special kid, bro. And then we just been bonding, man. That's my little dude, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna never had no kids, so I'm an uncle to the whole world. So everybody call me Uncle Arch, man.
But I'm gonna add on to that you still can father kids without being a biological father.
Hey, there you go.
It's like we can play that father role, and just like a second father to like to Andrew. Speak life. So I'm gonna say you are gonna have kids because a lot of kids look up to you.
In that case, I already got kids then.
There, yeah, you're good. It's like I ain't got to pay no college funds, but I'm all good.
Hey, I'm good, man.
You got the best of both worlds, man. You got
that's
kids.
all I need.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
So, because Andrew, y'all had a show too.
Yeah,
y'all still do the show?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen each other because of quarantine and everything like that. You know what I mean? So he sent me videos every now and then to say, "Hey, Archie." He sent me one the other day. I sent him videos, I sent it to his father, and then we show each other and we talk and stuff like that, FaceTime. Things like that. Yeah. But because we ain't been at the stadium, we ain't really been able to connect. Because I actually live in New York, and I travel back and forth to Philly.
How was that? Is that was it about 2-hour train ride? Or
about 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
I take the bus, the bus ride. Take a 2-hour bus from the subway to the bus to the subway, and the subway take you right to the stadium.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, man. Right back home afterwards, unless we got a double header or something like that, Right back to New York.
That's just live. You in between Philly and New York all the time. Those are two great cities, man, just to be back and forth in all the time.
The East Coast is lit, bro. It's like
it is.
It's like if I want to, I could go to Pennsylvania whenever I want to. I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? Jersey, right there.
Yeah.
Connecticut, right there.
Yeah.
DC, 4-hour bus ride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get anywhere you want to if you want to change the scenery real quick. You can just hop on a bus and for $9, $10 and go. Yeah. It cost me as cheap. The cheapest ticket I ever bought to Philly was probably like $3, bro.
For real?
One way. Yeah, man. It depends on how far ahead you pay for that ticket. But you get on Peter Pan or Greyhound bus station, man. Buy that ticket early. You get tickets $5, $10, $12. The most I ever paid was $20. And that just depends on the day. If it's a holiday, things like that.
You probably meet some interesting people on that ride.
I mean, yeah, I talk to strangers all the time, so I've met some dope people, bro.
I know how you do.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that, man. I talk to people wherever I'm at, man. My kids get on. I'm the only real extrovert in my house, in my family. Everybody else would be like, I don't know you, but I talk to people where I don't care, man. I want to know people's stories, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, sure. I want to know people.
And they say when you walking down the street, if you walking and a person coming this way and you going this way and y'all connect eyes, you're supposed to say hello. You're supposed to always say hello when you look in their eyes, because then it makes them know you're aware.
Yes.
You're aware of their presence, you're aware they're there. And then say this person was a mugger or something, you never know. But because he looked him in the eye, I was like, hey man, how you doing today? Or hey, how you doing today?
They back up.
Yeah, they just gonna keep going because you just got their face and everything. Yeah. I ain't gonna say it's gonna protect you all the time, but just something to do. I ain't 100% foolproof, you know what I mean? It's something to do, So I say hi to everybody, especially if I see people just looking right at, people will walk down the street and just look right into your eyes and not say nothing. And I just like, hey, how you doing? Even if they don't say nothing back, say nothing back, like right on. Keep it moving.
Right on.
Right on. Keep it moving.
Right on, brother.
Yeah. That's it. Right on.
Man, we're going to take a quick break in the show because we got a little video I want to show. This is, I really have been doing a lot of Black History Month posts, and I think I might continue it throughout the year. Every day I've been finding somebody to honor with Black History Month. But Today I honor the legendary Bill Cobbs, who Bill has been a very good friend of mine since I've been here in LA. I can go over Bill's house anytime. If I need to talk, I need to run some lines. He's like, come on over. It's like whatever, man. I've been out to eat with him numerous times, and he'll take care of a brother. It's like what you want. But he told me that he looks at me. He said, man, you one of the guys, man, part of my legacy, man. I appreciate you. I was like, man, you don't realize the impact you have on people, man.
Word.
Just your name, and I wanted to give him some flowers today, man. Just acknowledge him. So Josiah, who's the producer, my son, he's somewhere in the background. He better be watching still.
Yeah.
He wants to check. Go ahead and hit play on that video real quick, and then we'll do a quick notification, quick advertising for sponsor.
Right. Black history. This face right here, Mr. Bill Cobbs, incredible actor, pioneer, trailblazer. His career spans 50 years, including 120 television and film projects. I got first exposed to Mr. Cobbs in one of the movies, New Jack City, when he took out Nino Brown. But his career expands from all the way from back in the 70s all the way till now. And his recent projects, even he's been on The Neighborhood. He's been on the TV show Greenleaf. Just look this man up. Bill Cobbs is a hero. He is incredible. And I thank God for this man. This man pulled me in his life, and he allowed me to learn from him. He's mentored me since I've been living in Los Angeles. And you, Mr. Cobbs, you are Black history. You are a hero, and we give you your flowers today. Let's celebrate Mr. Bill Cobbs. Cleveland, Ohio, represent. Love you.
Yeah, man, I had to show some love. I'm gonna do a quick
Cobbs, baby.
Yeah, you guys, we want to thank you guys. You've been watching and listening to the Produce Your Own Life podcast and show. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Rodney Damon Collins TV. Make sure you like the video, share that bad boy. It'll be everywhere. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. It's available on every podcast platform out here. When you go to Apple, make sure you rate the podcast. Give us some love. I'm excited that the podcast is now being broadcast in 12 countries. So once again, thank you to all the different countries that are listening to this voice here about producing your own life. And now we back here with my man, Archie Berwick. We talking and just having a good time. I wish we had some barbecue right now.
Ooh, boy, we had some barbecue, boy. We'd never get off. We're talking all night. When you got barbecue in Cleveland, bro, you outside from daytime to nightfall, 4 a.m. You falling asleep. You know what I mean? Just talking, bro.
For real.
And you got to have some old school music. You need that old school music in the background as well.
Oh, yeah. What's the song? Frankie Beverly and Maze?
Oh, man. Joy and Pain or the other one?
Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
You make me happy. That's it. Yeah. That's a good song, bro.
That's it, man. When that come on, you better be at a barbecue.
Oh,
you better be there with a June bug and all of them walking around with their plate and everything. That's where you better be at for that.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I got mad when Beyonce redid that, yo.
Yeah, because it's just like you don't want to hear no other version but that one.
I got mad at that, bro. I love Beyonce, but I got mad at that. I get mad when people remake good songs, good classics. I'm like, leave it alone. But, I understand it. And she opened it up to a whole new audience and everything, so I understand it. But that's the old school of me. I'm like, man, just leave it alone, yo.
That's classic right
there. Yeah, that's like a classic song.
A national anthem. That's a national anthem right there.
It is a national anthem for all barbecues and family reunions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, true. You're making me wish I was at one right now.
Yeah.
I really could. Because we do barbecue a lot.
Man, y'all can barbecue anytime y'all want to out there.
Oh yeah. Grill downstairs. My wife be like, hey, she just wants some Q. That's what I do.
But let me ask you a question. Let me see if you changed in life. What kind of grill you using?
Man, I don't even know the name of the grill. Put it like that. It's just
I mean charcoal or electric.
Oh, charcoal.
Okay.
Charcoal.
Okay. I just want to see if you changed on me.
Yeah.
I didn't
charcoal.
know you changed. Okay.
Yeah. No. It's charcoal is the only way to grill.
Only way to grill. A lot of these people out here grilling on these stoves outside, trying to call it grilling. You ain't grilling. You just turned the stove on.
And then you don't get that
Make
charcoal
me
taste.
sick.
You
No,
you
you don't get it.
You don't get that taste, that barbecue.
No, man.
Yeah. I don't fool with that. I don't
bro.
I don't do gas.
Yeah, if you ain't starting no fire with no charcoal, I ain't eating your food. I'm lying. I'm gonna still eat it, but you ain't barbecue. I'm gonna let you know that you ain't really cooking.
I know one thing. Whenever the time comes, which we oftentimes go driving, especially along the coast. We could drive out to Calabasas, certain parts of LA that I really, really like, see houses that I really want one day.
Yeah.
And I envision myself, I was like, that backyard is gonna be lit, but the grill is still gonna be charcoal. You ain't putting no gas grill in, it's gonna be charcoal, when somebody bring it up in there, because I won't be doing the grilling then. I'm gonna have somebody else grilling.
Yeah, for sure.
And you gotta be out here to party. You're gonna be out here having a good time.
I got you, man. You can hire me anytime, bro. I grill for a living. Hey, I be telling people all the time, man, like it's funny because me and my roomies was just talking about this other day, how they're talking about how women want to work in the workforce and do the same thing that men do and all that stuff like that. The whole world's coming to be equal as it should be. And I'm like, people act like it's a problem with that. I'm like, I want women to work whatever job they want to work, because I want to be a stay-at-home Archie for the rest of my life. Like, you go ahead and do your thing. If you don't mind me staying at home, I would do my thing and create. And I do not want to work for the rest of my life, brother. I don't care what it is. I don't want to do it.
You're right. I'm equal opportunity.
Yeah, I'm equal opportunity all day, every day. Go ahead, please work, follow your dreams, because I'm trying to figure out how not to work for the rest of my life, brother.
Word.
Stay at home Archie. Anybody listening to this that want to stay at home Archie, you let me know. I cook, I clean, I do the laundry, and I take care of the kids that you already got, because I don't want none of my own.
I like a dog.
That part. I won't do that. What's that?
Man, that sounds like a doll. That sounds like it'd be an action figure.
Stay at home Archie.
Stay at home Archie. That can be an action figure. Yeah. By Mattel.
Apron and everything.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
You got little accessories. You got the little hat from grilling.
You got the hat and everything, man. Whatever you want. House will be clean and smelling good when you come home. I got you, boo boo.
You know what?
Gotcha.
Ever since I've been married 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm the one who washes the clothes. I'm the clothes washer. And I've always been like that, because I can't stand clothes piling up. I'm washing like almost every day. When I worked in corporate America, I would wash a load before I left for work, come back home, take that load out, dry, fold it, put it away, throw another load in. It was never a pile.
Yeah.
With the family. Because I don't know, it's just something about clothes, man. I was like, I think my mom, she had 3 boys. And my dad was working a lot. But my mom always taught us, various things around the house. I was like, man, I can handle this stuff too. It's like, so that's how we run. It's like, me and my wife never look at like, well, are you doing this? Are you doing that? It's like, no, somebody just do it.
Just do it.
You see some dishes, somebody just wash them. No. Yeah, it's like equal. It's equal opportunity in a house.
That's it, man. It's equal opportunity in this household. I like that. Equal opportunity household. Clean it.
Yeah, man. That's how we run it, man. We just keep it cool and clean, man.
That's dope.
Although she does maybe take the trash out. She's like, I ain't picking up no trash. She will point and let me know.
Right.
The trash is getting, it's getting a little thick over there. Yeah. So that's my job. But outside of that, we don't even track that stuff.
Yeah.
The bathroom dirty, clean it up. Somebody's cleaning up. You see it's dirty, clean up.
Yeah. You see it, just knock it out.
Yeah, man. That made it so simple.
Yeah.
That's how I roll, man. That's how I live my life. That's how our marriage. I think that's one of the things that's helped us stay strong. Because when you're at home in marriage, man, some of the small things is what really cause the issues.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a book called "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff." I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I recommend that book to anybody. First, if you're in corporate America, because they have a "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff" at work. Don't sweat the small stuff at home, in relationships, everything. The book is incredible. It was written by this man. I can't remember his name, but you can get it for like 99 cents now. It's been out 20-some years. He was dying, and he wrote this book.
Wow.
And he started realizing all this stuff in life don't matter, man. We trip over the things that really don't matter. It's the small things that we allowed to just pick apart our relationships and pick apart our joy. And it's like, I feel you on that. So that's how I live, man. I don't sweat small things, man.
That's another tattoo, bro.
You gonna get me walking around looking like
you'll be a
6'9" or something.
Yeah, man. You gonna be a walking mantra. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's dope. Put that right there on your back. Don't sweat the small stuff. Right against the shoulder blades, baby.
Oh yeah, don't sweat. You know, I like that. I may not want to put that on my shoulders though, because the shoulders are broad. So
yeah.
It might not be enough room to fit on the shoulders. You know?
Yeah. Don't sweat the small stuff, bro. That's smooth.
That's how I live, man. I would say I'm probably the last several years the happiest I've been professionally.
Yeah.
You know, and it don't have nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with what I'm flowing in my element.
Yeah. I'm the same way, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you said, don't sweat the small stuff, just the simple stuff. I mean, like, I'm right now filming this in my room in New York City. You know what I mean? I got my roommates out there. You can probably hear them laughing in the background. They laugh like they loud. They like I tell them they always remind me like two old men, you know, sitting outside talking. You know, they laugh. When they laugh with their gums and the mouth come wild, you know. But it's amazing to hear. It's freshness to hear people laugh. It makes me happy. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, tell them to keep laughing, because I thought my son threw a laugh track up in here. I was like, wait, did you put a laugh track up in there?
No, that's the roomies, bro. It's great. I love it. And there's like, you know, even in this room in New York, like I always wanted to live in a place where it was diverse and you know, just opportunities everywhere. So like when I look out my window or step outside my front door, it's like being in a movie to me. Every day it's like being in a movie, bro. Like I'm living inside the movies I used to watch on TV. You know, it's amazing, bro.
And you know, in reality, we are. You know, our life is a movie.
It's a movie, really, bro.
It's like we all are individual stories.
I look at it.
You know, so you telling a story every single day, man. Sometimes the day is just chilling all day. And, hey, that's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day, bro.
I mean, that's one of the best days when you don't have to do nothing.
Nothing, bro.
And you said that when you even talked about how quarantine made us sit down. That's how this podcast was birthed.
Yeah.
I had just did a great audition for one of the soap operas out here, one of my favorites. I won't say the name because I'm still going to get on there. But and it looked like I was getting ready to book it. And then COVID got really, really intense out here. Yeah. And they shut down production out here. And I was like, oh, Lord, what am I getting ready to do? I was like, well, you know, I wrote a book. I like to talk. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do a podcast. You know?
Yep.
That's what happened. That's how I got birthed. It just started from there. It's like, I was like, I didn't care about having all the right equipment. I didn't care about nothing. I was like, I'm just going to start letting my voice be heard.
There you go, man.
And I think that's the easiest way to do it.
You're doing it, bro. And it's what, 17 countries?
Yeah, 12 countries.
12
well,
countries?
You know what? You just spoke 17.
Just spoke 17, brother. We got 5 more coming on real quick.
But it really is, man. And it's like, I think, you know who comedian Ron G is?
I heard of Ron G. I probably need to see his face. I'm bad with names.
Well, if you look at on Instagram, like that's my dude. Like I interviewed him 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, that man. He just talked about the beauty in the mess. Just kind of sometimes it ain't got to be perfect. And too often we do something and we wait until it's got to be completely perfect.
Yeah, guilty.
Man, before moving here, I would talk to people. I'd be like, well, when you gonna make your move? They'd be like, well, when this line up and this line up. I was like, you ain't making no move. Because if you're waiting for stuff to line up like that, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
You know, because when you made your move to New York, was everything lined up perfectly?
Well, nothing lined up, bro. I ain't had nothing, bro. So when I moved to New York, I told myself that if I ever met Will Smith, I was gonna move to New York.
Oh.
So in Cleveland, Ohio, I used to always on the weekends. I used to come to New York by myself.
Yeah.
I had an auntie through marriage, you know, who stayed Midtown.
Yeah.
And so I would come up here and she would let me stay in her extra little studio apartment when I came up for the weekends. So I would leave Cleveland because I'd be so bored. I'd catch a Greyhound in New York and I would just walk around New York by myself and learn how to take the subways and stuff like that on the weekends when I had nothing to do. I mean, the Greyhound ticket back then was probably like $50, $60 one way to New York.
Yeah, from Cleveland, that ain't no time.
Man, I used to just sit in Times Square and watch the lights. I was like, dude, I gotta be here. This is where I need to be. So I was like, if I ever meet Will Smith, moving to New York. So I used to work for CBS Radio in Cleveland, Ohio, promotions.
Yeah.
And I was real cool with the morning show host and everything. And it's like, yo, they called me up one night and I was out having a good time, partying, doing whatever I was doing at a young age. And he called me. He's like, Arch. He was like, look, be down here at 4 a.m. Will Smith coming in. I was like, oh, shoot, Will Smith coming in. I was like, cool. So I was down there at 4 a.m. And this is when Will Smith was coming out with 7 pounds. He was on a 7-pound tour.
Wow.
Yeah. And he came in there and I got to meet him. I just shook his hand. I asked him, I was like, yo, you ever get tired of smiling? And shaking hands with everybody and just hugging people. Cause like that, you got to be tired of doing it after a while. I get tired of doing that sometimes and I'm not nowhere near on his level. You know what I mean? And so I was like, yo, he's like, yeah, get old after a while. And I was like, yeah, I feel you. I was like, well, I don't want, I ain't gonna hold you nothing like that. I just wanted to meet you.
Yeah.
Probably like a month after that, bro, I packed up a suitcase and one bag. I had $400 in my pocket. I hit that Greyhound and moved to New York. I slept on the couch with the auntie through marriage. Her son had a 1-bedroom apartment. I slept on his couch for the first year and a half.
All right.
With a pit bull and a cat. And I haven't seen this cousin probably in probably in 10, 15 years. And we never kept in contact or nothing.
Wow.
So he just let me hit his couch for a year and a half. And then, I just started to hustle and the grind from that point on.
I like that. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. I was like, I just knew I had to get out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
I knew it was time. So I was like, $400. I got a couch. I got a little bit of clothes. I'll go out here and, I'll do whatever I got to do to make it.
You know what? When you know your why, it's not as hard to do what you do.
No.
It really isn't. Like when we moved out here, I had to move first because my wife still had to pass the state exam for Cali for a teacher license to pass, transfer out here. So, we agreed, hey, we just go back and forth. Like every 8 weeks we flew, either I flew to Cleveland or she flew to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Every 8 weeks, that's what we agreed. But I had got here. I had been in LA for 9 days, bro. And I was sitting on the 10 freeway, which is not my favorite freeway in LA. It's always jammed up.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in traffic in the car that I had been waiting all my life to have. And I was sitting there just chilling, listening to some music, stop and go. I look up in my rearview mirror. I see somebody flying towards me. And they look up, and I'm like, oh, I can't do nothing. Cars on the side, big old SUV in front of me. Smack, pushed me under an SUV, tore my front end up, and I was like, hey, I've been in LA 9 days, and my car is wrecked. It's like, what am I gonna do? That was crazy, bro. But the funny thing about it is, after the police got our car, got my car towed, and I was basically saying goodbye to it. It was totaled. I was sitting at the police dropped me off at a little coffee shop. It was like, well, you can catch a ride from here. So I called, requested an Uber to get me back to Sherman Oaks. And the Uber that said it was coming, it said, Jesus is on his way to pick you up in the Ford Fusion, but it basically said Jesus.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I know I'm in California. Jesus is probably a common name, but I'm gonna take this as a sign that I am not alone with this whole journey, man.
Word.
It's like Jesus coming to pick you up in the Ford Fusion.
Hey,
and I hold on to that. I screenshot that. I still got that. I even put that in my book. That was one of the biggest reminders to me that we're stepping out, but I wasn't alone.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's dope right there, man. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
All it did was make me laugh. I laughed that day. I was like, wow, okay, we're gonna be all right. And the fact that I wasn't injured at all. I got out, I was fine. A little soft tissue soreness,
Yeah, of course.
No broken bones, thank God.
Yeah.
But that was like one of the biggest signs to me that everything is not going to work out the way you want it to, but you still got to step out and have faith in order to see the possibilities in your life. And, I basically have taken, I don't even write down everything that I want to see happen. I just be like, God, just guide me, man.
Same, bro.
Just guide me.
That's it. I'm like, your will be done, man. Whatever it is, I trust you. I got faith in you. I ain't about to sit here and ask you for 100,000 things. I'm just thankful for everything you've given me so far, bro. And whatever's to come, it's to come, man.
Life is beautiful. I have a lot to be grateful for, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I got an incredible wife who has stood beside all my little stuff that I've done throughout the years as far as business exploits, because I'm that dude.
Yeah.
You remember the movie Acrimony?
Yeah.
And the guy who was like trying to do the battery. Yeah. Well, one of my very close friends, she called me the battery man.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "You're that guy who's always working on something different because you know something big is coming, so you're not going to stop until it happens."
It's another tattoo. The battery man, bro. Deep. That's deep. I like. You gotta get tattoos with deep meanings, bro, because people will be like, "Yo, what's that? What does it mean?" You know, it's a conversation piece. You can't get no butterfly, nothing like that. You don't mean nothing. You gotta get the deep stuff, bro, where people will be like, "Yo, the battery man, that's deep."
I'm gonna have to take. Maybe I'll take like 3 or 4 leaves and go and get a tattoo, man. Make sure.
So far, we got 3 on this episode. You might have to combine all 3 of them into one major tattoo.
But it would be a nice conversation piece. It would.
Yeah, man. That's honestly how life is, though, man. You're right, bro. You just gotta. What they tell you what the old school say, you take a licking and you keep on ticking. You just gotta have faith, bro. Everything is built on faith. I say, if I wake up in the morning, like some days I don't even know what I'm like. I used to hate that question in school.
Yeah.
Where you see yourself 5 years, 10 years from now? And I'm like, teacher, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Like, let alone 5, 10 years from now. I don't see myself anywhere. I'm like, if I wake up tomorrow, I can tell you what I'm gonna do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have plans. Sometimes I have plans of things I want to do, but you gotta also have in your mind that plans might not go according to plan.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? You can have all the plans you want to in your world, but it could throw, like COVID, could throw a wrench in your plans, brother. Then what you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You gotta kind of live life day by day, one day at a time, because that's all you got. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you not to prepare, not to have plans. You should do that as well, but I'm just saying, be ready to have, other plans.
Be open.
Be open.
Man, that's a serious gem right there.
Yeah, man.
Man, I know Josiah. I know you listening, man. So I know he's corresponding.
You better be listening, Josiah. Gems,
make sure. I want him to put out this video. I was trying to hold it to the end.
Gems. Yeah.
So, we've been dropping gems.
Gems, bro.
This video with Prince. He's getting an award, but he also dropped a whole lot of gems in about less than a minute. So I just wanted Josiah to play this video, man, and maybe we can even talk about that for a second before we wrap up. So Josiah, I know you're watching because you like your paycheck. Go ahead and hit it, man.
Well, it's not your game. You didn't make the rules, so everything comes hard. And as long as you're signed to a contract, you're going to take a minority share of the winnings. A select few of us will do well. The majority will not. So as a people, we'll be considered a minority. But stop. Let's take a moment and look at yourselves. There's nothing minor about you. You are a blessed people. You're the most talented on earth, and you are still grateful. That is why upon winning in their game, you always thank God. Tonight I would like to ask one favor of you. Imagine what we'll all be like in our own game. Peace and love for one another.
Man, I just had what he ended that with. Yeah. Because Prince, he was about owning his masters and everything. He talked about the power with that. I do want to ask you, man, with all your gifts, man, what are you gonna start a production company, man? You gonna do something that I could see you doing some stuff like that where you leave an incredible legacy. So, I know I'll probably hit you with a deep question right away, but I get deep sometimes.
I mean, I can't say it's never crossed my mind because it has crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. I honestly don't know, man. If it happens, it happens, bro. Like I literally, I don't know what I'm doing 5 years from now, let alone 10 years, Rodney.
Man.
But, I would love to, because even when I was writing my own book, I was looking up, how to publish and do my own, have my own publishing company and everything, so I could just spit out book after book after book whenever I had a thought. Just spit out my whole, like Dr. Seuss, just spit out my own books every week or whatever like that. Because I'd be having crazy ideas could go out every week, you know. So I was looking up all that stuff. I seen how I seen the challenges behind it and everything like that, but it's still here. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if I'll ever be able to get this production company going or not. But it's a thought, man. Everything is a thought to be as creative as possible.
Well, I'm gonna encourage you, man, to just put it down. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it because you are extremely gifted, man. And I saw that from day one when I met you.
That, man.
I see an incredible talent that God wants to put on another platform.
Word.
So I really do. I don't even know if you know I was going to speak that into you today, but I had planned.
I knew you was going to speak something.
Well, I've seen that in you, and I was like, your platform, God wants your platform much larger than what it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, everything you do can come under that umbrella. It really can. So if Kevin Hart can do the laugh, whatever network he has.
Laugh Out Loud.
Yeah, Laugh Out Loud.
Yeah.
And, all these other people. Archie, you can definitely do that because I'm getting ready to establish my own production company. My son and I were going to do that. And, we tell our own stories. And then, God willing, we get it up under the umbrella of like the Paramounts and stuff like that. Because Devon Franklin is somebody I really follow very closely.
Yeah.
Because I actually envision my career similar to his. As far as the influence and the trajectory that he's gone and telling great stories, but being aligned with, larger production companies. So that's something that's hit me. It's hit me, especially since being out here. And I envision it, bro. When I moved here, I had 1 credit on my IMDb. 1.
Yeah.
And I was happy as a mug.
Yeah.
Now I have over 40.
That's all right.
2 awards. And I was like, this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
This is only the beginning. And Bill even speaks that to me. He was like, man, you just starting.
Yeah.
He's like, you just starting. He said, just wait. He's like, 10 years from now, you're going to be amazed at what's accomplished in your career.
Yeah, man.
So I was like,
the new Samuel L. Jackson and what's the other guy name got the good voice? I went to blank on it. Morgan Freeman, yeah, because they ain't really get their big breaks till they was later in their careers,
Yeah, and Bill actually started at 36.
36, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. He was in the Air Force before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people don't know the story. And I intend on celebrating people who enter the world of entertainment later in life.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm really going to emphasize as my platform grows, because there are a lot of people who enter entertainment later in life. And if anything, I found that there's a pretty good amount of value with that because we have life experience.
Yeah.
On top of the gift.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty powerful.
That's super powerful, bro.
It is. So that's why you remember the first Black Panther movie, obviously.
Yeah. With Red Tate.
Man, whatever, man. But the first Black Panther movie where the older lady who was the leader of one of the tribes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that was her first major role as an actress?
Wow.
She has wanted to be an actress all her life. She started acting. She was 89 when they filmed that. She started acting a year before.
Jeez, bro.
And she just like, I just want to do this. I was like, wow. So you just never know. But I tell people, man, don't ever cap off what you really want to do in life.
Yeah.
So as long as you got breath in your body, man, it can happen.
Too late.
Yeah, it's never too late. And when I started acting, like before getting married and stuff, I thought I was going to be leaving, heading out here, and then got married.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then had a son and daughter. Okay, now I got to table this. And I was like, God, if it's meant for me to work in this industry, you'll open up the door later in life.
Yeah.
I'm going to release it. I let it go. And it came back.
Came back, bro. Yeah,
and it came back hard, man. I feel like I can't live without doing. I love this. This is like breathing for me. What I do. It's like breathing.
Yeah, I know it, man. I remember you talking about it on that Soulmate tour, bro. I remember that.
Soulmate, man. That was such a good experience, man.
Yeah, I remember you talking about you going out to LA and stuff. I was like, yep. You said you're gonna start your own production company and everything. I remember you saying all that, bro. And you're doing it, man. So we gotta give you your flowers while You gotta give your flowers while you still up here above ground, man. You doing it, and we proud of you, baby. That's right, Rodney Damon Collins, man.
Where Tito at? I need Tito. Tito.
Yeah, man. Doing it, man. Appreciate you, man. You doing your thing.
Man, it's like I love the life I'm living.
Yeah, I know.
I think a lot of people that I know, especially from the past now, man, Archie, I wish I could show you the DM sometime I get on IG from people that I never knew was watching.
Right.
But man, a lot of people are like, man, I'm watching your path, man. It's inspiring me. Yeah. You know, I've been wanting to do this or whatever. Been wanting to do that. And I'm finally stepping out because I've watched what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, God be praised for that, man, because
Amen.
That was, if it was just me doing it, I might not have done it. Or
yeah,
if I seen
of course.
in the future what I was about to go through, I definitely wouldn't have done it.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But every single test has forged so much more strength and faith in me.
Mm-hmm.
And it really blows my mind. I can't believe it. At times, sometimes I wake up when I'll pull on a lot. These are the lots. I actually used to stop and pray over these lots.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, God, thank you for my role on this TV show. Thank you for this. When I first moved out here, I did background for a little over a year and a half. I did that because I didn't know nobody.
Right.
And I remember working Scandal one day, and I was standing by the trailer, and Joe Morton, I didn't know it was his trailer, but I was actually praying over his trailer, thanking God for my trailer and for my role. He came out and he just shook my hand and said, "You gonna be good, young man." I was like, "Is he listening to me?" But the whole thing was like, I was in the right place at the right time.
At the right time, bro.
The right time, and that's I wasn't afraid, man. I was like, life is short, man. Am I going to be afraid just because of what could potentially go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I going to be excited about what could definitely happen if I step out and do this?
Word.
If something go wrong, then you just turn down another street.
Yeah, for sure.
But the potential, like I've been in venues that I never imagined, talking to people that, whoa, you what? What? You know, just it's blowing me away.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So, and I got some more stuff that's cooking. And
I know you do.
Once my signature is on that contract, you'll know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Once the signature's down, but I'm very grateful that, you know, God is really, you know, he's rewarding not just me, but my wife.
Yeah.
She's building businesses and doing stuff she never thought she would do.
Yeah.
You know, my son, he's just bold and just living life, and he's been to Europe and he's doing all this stuff with his life. My daughter, she's a businesswoman. You know, it's just like she tweeted about 2 months ago. She tweeted that at first she wasn't really feeling this whole move, and you know, but she said had I stayed in Cleveland, I probably would have been doing the same thing I was doing.
Right, exactly.
And it's not a knock against Cleveland, but it was that her horizons were expanding.
Yeah.
Like being able to see what she could potentially do.
Yeah, exactly.
And she was like, I gotta thank, you know, my parents, you know, for pulling me out, for whoever she, you know, her boyfriend who's she's running with. Her boyfriend's a good man. He's from Cleveland too. He's a good dude. I like him.
Oh wow.
I really do. I like him, man. This dude is extremely gifted. Yeah. Extremely gifted. You know, his name is Chaz Bottoms. Watch this dude. He's an animator here. Killing it. All I gotta say is stay tuned to that dude. That dude. I was like, dang, you cooking. Yeah. So, you know, I can imagine you being a voice on one of his cartoons because you got that voice.
Hey, push that resume through. Let's go.
Hey, man, we got to connect. And before we end, I definitely want to ask if you can make sure you text me that 12-year-old's information, because my wife has a children's book she did. Yeah. She's been trying to find an illustrator to help her finish it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, I was like, oh, you got an illustrator?
Yeah, because like they from Cleveland too, and her mom and me kind of grew up together because her mom's brother was one of my basketball coaches in middle school.
Oh wow!
And that's how I met her, and we've been friends ever since middle school. So her daughter, 12 years old, I had seen some stuff her mother posted on Instagram. I was like, oh, okay. Like, this is pretty good for a 12-year-old. I was like, I had her like, you want to illustrate this book for me? She's like, she would love that, Archie. She's very shy, but she'd love to do it. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'll pay her, a little something, and everything, And she's like, yeah. So she did it, man. She came through.
It was good too, because I actually, when you had the book, I went through it. I was looking at it.
No, this is a new one. This is a new one she's doing.
Oh, she did another one? Oh, she did the new one.
The old one was a lady I had met in Cleveland named Debbie.
Okay, she was good too. Then.
Debbie was pretty good too, yeah. And this one is she's a new one. She's a young one. The other one was an older woman.
Oh wow.
In Cleveland, yeah. But they both Clevelanders, man. So yeah, they making it happen, man.
You would be amazed at the number of Clevelanders I meet out here.
Oh, everybody trying to get out of there. I wouldn't be amazed. Everybody's escaping Cleveland, bro.
I was like,
they go down every year.
I would go home sometimes, tell my wife, like, babe, this dude I'm in on set, he said he's from Cleveland. I was like, like, what are the odds?
Yeah. Meet them everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Because, you look at the population of Cleveland, it's going down every year. It's just the opportunities, especially COVID ain't helping it now, bro. It's definitely not helping. No. The only people that really are there is like, the people at the Cleveland Clinic and stuff like that, because the hospitals are booming in Cleveland. The hospital industry is booming in Cleveland. And this is not like a rag on Cleveland. It's just not a lot of opportunity for the creative and the entertainers.
That's it.
It's just not a lot of opportunity for that. So you got to get up and get out and get to where you need to be.
And you got to trust. You got to
trust, man.
I hate to say trust the process, because that's from your boy.
Yeah,
your boy in Philly.
Trust the process, baby. Got to trust the process.
But you do. You have to
trust the process. That's a good tattoo too.
And you gotta have faith, and you gotta be able to, like, when I got out here, I'll tell this real quick, and then I'm gonna have you close this out. But when I got out here, a job moved us out here. Like, for me, within 6 months they had to lay me off.
Wow.
So I was like, one, I had never been laid off. Yeah. And I'm like, what do you do when you get laid off? How do you get unemployment? Yeah, exactly. I was like, how you get unemployment? Then the fact was like, God, brought me cross country to one of the most expensive cities in the world.
Yeah.
And then make a brother lose his job.
Yeah.
And he like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. Because now you're really gonna see what's in you and what you can do.
Yep.
And that I'm with you.
For sure.
And ever since then, I've been flying. Like, somebody told me I used to work with back in the day. He said, it looks like you're actually soaring, like flying. I'm watching. And I was like, well, my bank account ain't soaring yet. He's like, don't worry about that. He's like, man, I see the fullness of your life, man. He was like, whatever you're doing, I need a drink of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, wow. Oh, okay.
I
was like, remember though, that drink might get a little bitter though when you're taking it down, because it's like drinking wheat germ, ginger, and turmeric all at the same time, because it's good for you, but it ain't gonna taste good going down.
Yeah.
It ain't. But it's definitely good for you.
But it's good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Might burn a little bit, but it's good for you.
It's gonna burn. But what it does is burn off everything that doesn't need to be on you.
Don't need to be in there, bro.
And you roll, you fly. And I was like, yeah, I really do feel like I'm soaring.
Yeah.
So that's the life I'm living, man. I'm gonna have you close us out, and then I'll just do my little blurb at the end. Man, I had such a good time. I done kept you over an hour. I could keep going, but I don't want people to get tired of listening to
Hey, word.
But I want you to know, man, I definitely need to see you soon, man. Whenever.
Yeah, man, we gotta make it happen, bro.
Yeah, I get back to Cleveland anytime. But not Cleveland, New York. New York City.
Yeah, not Cleveland, man. I'll see you in New York or LA, bro.
Which I wouldn't mind being in New York, because you're filming Power,
Yeah, I just did some extra work with them not the other day.
Woo!
I'm a fan of that show, bro.
Love that show.
Yeah.
They're filming Power Book
3.
Yeah, out here in LA.
Oh yeah, I just did something for Power Book 3 the other day.
Yeah, that's the one Canaan. That's the Canaan story.
That's the Canaan one.
Okay, so the one 4, they doing Power
4 out there. Okay.
Yeah. So with Joseph Cora,
doing it.
Tommy, with Tommy.
Oh yeah.
Tommy's actually my favorite. See, now we're gonna talk a little bit longer now, because we're talking about one of my favorite shows. Tommy is actually my favorite character from the Power universe.
Yeah, I like Joseph Sikora. I like that.
Yeah,
yeah, he's good. He plays an amazing role in that. I mean, 50 made this whole show just real as it could be, bro. Yeah, he made it real, man. He did his thing.
Mary J, Method Man, they killed it last season.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, Will. Is it Will? Is his name Will?
I can't think of his name right now, but I still call him Bobby Brown.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Because I know I'll remember it as soon.
Yep. As soon as we get up.
But and then Michael Tariq.
Yeah.
Man, he's just gifted.
Yeah.
Gifted, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that show, man. It's so real.
So
but
good,
yeah, Tommy is my favorite character, man. I think he's the only true ride or die in that show.
Yeah.
He
get a little too emotional sometimes. That's what kills me about those type of people too. Like, if you're gonna be in that business, man, you ain't got time to fall in love. Okay. If you ain't noticed from all the gangster movies in the world, a lot of them got caught and a lot of them got, killed and ruined because of women. You cannot fall in love in that business, bro. And if you do, you got to keep it so low nobody know, because they'll use that against you. So that's the only thing I don't like about Tommy is he gets weak when he falls in love. Yeah. Other than that, he gangster. He gangster right now.
Yeah. And Ghost made me mad a few times. Man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I for one, I'm gonna say this and then leave that alone. I don't think Ghost is really dead. Me and my wife was having a nice debate about that.
You sound like Tupac. You sound like the people talking about Tupac.
I was like, babe, we ain't seen nobody. All we seen is a casket. We saw him lay there, but did he really die? I don't know. I don't think Ghost is dead. We gonna see in the next few seasons. You ain't gotta say nothing on that.
I don't know either.
I honestly believe somehow this dude gonna come up like, yo, I've been watching you, Tariq. Watching you. I think it's gonna come out. I think it's coming. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. All right.
Tasha gotta die, but she got away. Tasha be stabbing people in the back.
Yeah.
But let me be quiet. See, y'all. Now we just started sitting on each other's couch, chilling for real.
Yeah, we just chilling right now, bro.
Started talking. You gonna maybe go ahead and watch it on Stars when I'm done.
Word.
Well, man, give us something, man, to chew on. You have so much wisdom and knowledge, man. Give us something, man.
Man, the only thing I can think about from this whole conversation, I was just thinking about is like, listening to you and everything and all the roadblocks that tried to come our way and slow us down and everything. The only thing I can think about is I can do all things through Christ whose strength is in me, man. You got to believe and you will achieve, my good people. Just keep that faith going. That's it. You got to keep that faith going. You can do all things, man.
If I can be it.
Yeah. Then I can see. Yeah.
I know, but that is so true.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's what I was thinking about the whole time when you was talking. Like, I can do all things through Christ whose strength is in me, man.
Man, and I've seen it. I am a definite witness to what I've seen God do.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell everybody, man. Jesus, man, he's been there.
Yeah, for sure.
God is real. so I like, that's it. And it's like, everything ain't gonna feel good.
That's it. Anything
it's going to be good for you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be good for you.
For sure, man.
But get out the boat. That's what I tell people.
Yep.
Go another tattoo. Get out the boat.
Get out the boat, baby. They won't know. That's a good conversation piece. They won't even half you won't even know what that is, man. Walk on that water, bro.
Get out the boat because you'll see a life that you never imagined that you would be living.
That's deep.
And that's probably one of the main reasons why I look and feel so youthful.
Yeah.
I'm in probably the best shape that I've been in since high school football days.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, wow. Like, just had my physical this past week. Doctor was like, man, you great. Everything's good.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like, you ain't finding that? He's like, no. He was like, you good. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, taking care of myself.
Yeah.
But, man, I want to thank you, man, for taking out some time. I know you're busy. I think you got some stuff you got to do. But I thank you very much for taking out some time to spend some time with me and our people, our watchers, our viewers and listeners. Thank you very much. You are the most important part of our show. So you make our show. So thank you so much. You have been watching, listening to the Produce Your Own Life podcast. Make sure, once again, you go to YouTube, you subscribe to the channel, which is rapidly growing, and make sure you go on every podcast platform where you listen to podcasts. Make sure you subscribe, like, and rate it, and share this baby because we on the move here. Everybody, you have a responsibility to produce your own life. Life is a script. It's time to start living, baby. And we out.
Thank you for listening and watching the Produce Your Own Life podcast with Rodney Damon Collins. Be sure to rate, like, subscribe, and share on all podcast and social media platforms. If you have questions or would like to be a guest on the show, Feel free to reach out to us anytime at produceyourownlifetv@gmail.com. Remember, life is a script. It's time to write your story. Until next time, produce your own life.